Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it. Caesars. Up next, it's our...
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shuck working from the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot instantly. You set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Here's a give inside to Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Second
Off the play action. Chuck.
at the Patriots' 18-yard line.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
He was defended.
Quarterback of his renown, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. Oh, he drops and cuts it right sideline. And finally, they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play, and that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Gain on the play. And the Patriot first down.
Mustang 19. Go street. Johnny Lion.
Dropping back to throw. That throw behind his intended target. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
18 Cardinal, 8.
He'll look to throw. On target here to Njoku. He will go! Touchdown, New England!
Touchdown.
The Patriots don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shaking off the pick quickly, he's going to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
To the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
That's 18. Pioneer.
Setting up to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Panther 11. Hawk 70. Hawk set. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Pass play coming here. He has the first over the middle. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 23 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
3 yards. First down, Patriots.
Here we go. 70.
Running back sent in motion left. Sticking to the air here. Here's a screen for Tootin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, tote the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Back to 60. Right there. Dragon 60. 18 Warriors. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They are throwing it again. Strong running inside the 30. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a New England first down.
First down, New England.
Ready? Go. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots break the tie here in the first.
Touchdown, Patriots.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Patriots take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Saints 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Trey Tucker to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Up the sideline, past the 40. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Najee Harris, the touchdown.
The kicker on
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
He mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Hey, check that. Street. Let's go now. Ready?
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
Cool things on a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
6.
2nd down again to Tootin. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
I'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
60 Bearcats, 60. Ready. Dragon 60.
Working inside the red zone. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap to Shough. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Shough now from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shough's going to throw here. Screen here for Kamara. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it, we're expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. That one's complete right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
18, Pioneers. Cup 19, Cup 19.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
19 tight. 70 Rangers. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, 18.
They send a man in motion.
60 Bobcat. 19 Lions. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone on 1st. Chased out to his right.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shuck working from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Patriots take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They go play action on 1st down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So second down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more important, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. He cost him that catch.
Inside give here for Tootin. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were there.
Man, check, man. Mustang 19.
From the gun on third down. He's going deep. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to try another deep one here. Brought in inside the 20. This is all the way to the 13-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Kamara running out of the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
2 yards on the pickup.
Sharp looking to pass here. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Third and long for him here.
He wasn't.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw to the wrong team, but this one is probably the most constant.
Still catching it.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Pack. Cougar 19.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Called in by Njoku, left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Motioning the tight end now. To throw here on first down. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or something. It brings up second down.
I got to believe he harken back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And off to 2. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring a third down.
Go, Reed! Go! Ready! 70, Timberwolves! Warriors, 70! Ready!
To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right.
Yeah,
Completes beyond
this,
the marker. And a
this
great
is
play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's a New England first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here.
yeah,
And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 14. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying.
and that's the general.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Short to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
How hard it is to get an open look downfield. Can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, shot. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here.
if you get this up,
And they pick him up again. And the Patriots.
screw it.
Supreme Court's ruling could impact how anti-discrimination and religious freedom laws are interpreted when they conflict with each other. President Trump teasing a possible military action against Cuba to depose the communist leadership there. Fox's Madison Scarpino this evening has the latest on the administration's goals for that island country. Very soon, this great strike will also bring about a day 70 years in waiting. It's called A New Dawn for Cuba.
President Trump teasing another possible military intervention. This time it's Cuba, but the president wasn't clear exactly how or what it might look like. Later, when reporters asked if the Pentagon is preparing options, we played his cards close to the vest. There have been reports that the Pentagon is preparing for military action in Cuba. Are those reports true? Is Cuba next?
Well, that's the definition of military action.
Cuba says it will avail threat, and if the U.S. attacks, the Cuban people will be ready.
Okay, let's try to figure out something. We are called upon to be ready to face serious. No, let's try to figure out something. We do not want it, but it is our duty to prepare ourselves.
At the same time, the White House says that both economic and diplomatic pressure. A senior American delegation went to Havana last week for the
Let me see, we'll take it out, stop, and then we'll get back to it.
closing offers the activists say it's a sign Cuba could be ready for a new government. People in Cuba are desperate for change and Mexico's president is coming weeks to find a diplomatic solution.
Coast of northern Japan today. The earthquake happened roughly 6 miles under